Howdy-ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that we are at the Port of Oakland, that's right. I just had surgery on my tooth and I got the day off, so I thought I'd come over here and do some filming of Oakland. I feel pretty good. My mouth feels pretty good, but the state of Oakland's getting cleaned up, so we're gonna go see how clean Oakland really is. So I got you on the DJI action cam, so I'm gonna hang you out the side of the car with a selfie stick. And I can't really do a lot of zooming in, so you get what you get, but you'll get something in Oakland, that's for sure. So I don't want to hang my phone out the window, and that my phone can do the zoom in, but I don't want to risk my phone getting snatched or falling off or whatever. All right, enough up and down off the curb. Let's strap you into a selfie stick and get to Oakland. Join me, shall you? Says Adam the Woo. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent I got you on the old selfie stick, and we just left the Port of Oakland because they're tearing down some cranes. I guess I could roll the ye old window up, and now we're heading into Oakland, the other side of the tracks, as they say. So what we're gonna do is drive home, but Oakland always has something interesting to see. But I did want to go by and see the old, what do we call that? Wood Street encampment. That's right. So while I'm over here, I'm gonna take you to the Wood Street encampment. Now they built all these tiny homes, but the people, they, believe it or not, they thrashed them all. Can you believe it? They spent thousands of dollars on these tiny homes, and the people who's supposed to live there thrashed them. So let's go take a little look. Let me poke you out the window, and you could see the graffiti in Oakland is rampant. I'm just going to give you a 360 here. Yeah, that's why I got you on this selfie stick. You can see all the graffiti. It is everywhere. All right. The graffiti war. Who wins? It looks like they just spray painted it and they're already back. So I think there is a war. Yeah, look at all that graffiti. So yeah, there's a war of graffiti. They cover it up, and the next day, it's gone. So we're gonna lock our doors and go check on the Wood Street encampment. Is it still there? We'll find out. It's right up here. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, depends on whose side you're on, the Supreme Court just passed a law saying that you can clear these encampments. Before, if you didn't have shelter beds, you couldn't clear them. But now there's a new law from the Supreme Court that says you cannot camp on city streets. So they've been cleaning them out. They have a big clean out in the jungle in San Jose, and they cleaned out this one. But let's go see how much the clean out really is. They cleaned this one out last year. It made all the news, and they built that building right there, that one right there, and it's supposed to have homeless people living in it, but I don't know. So whether you agree with it or not, that's the law. You cannot camp on the streets. Let's go check this camp. Okay, there's the big city of Oakland, and I am in what they call West Oakland, and I'm gonna roll my window down. Oh, look at, there's a fire right there. Let's go see. See, we've already got into something. There's a fire on the streets right here already. Oh, it's a barbecue. It's not a fire. Someone's cooking chicken or something. Looks like a fire to me. Wow. So yeah, if you're a restaurant owner, you got to pay rent and employees. But if you're this guy, you just set up on the side of the road. No health codes required. I don't know. But you could see that building's got a lot of graffiti. I wish I could do the old zoom in on this thing. Yep. Look at that fire. He's got a hot coals, doesn't he? Right here in Oakland, California. And this used to be, this park right here used to be the 880 freeway that collapsed during the big earthquake, the Loma Prieta earthquake. So right where I'm driving right now was the freeway that collapsed. And that's where most of the people who died in that earthquake was in the collapsed building. So here's the homeless I'm talking about. Look at, they're all right here. Look at all these RVs. And we are going to turn right here. Okay, you could see all this area is graffiti. But this is where the Wood Street encampment was back here. So I really got to be careful coming back here. Because I've had people throwing stuff, you know. But this is where the Wood Street encampment used to be. They got the blocks on one side so people can't block it all up. So, I don't know. Here's somebody just counting his money. So we're going to where the Wood Street encampment used to be. Pile of trash there. But you could see where all these cement blocks are, that they loaded them down. Hopefully this isn't a dead end. Before it's been a dead end, but yeah, all this used to be RVs and campers and old abandoned cars. Not anymore. They cleaned this all up. And down here is where the tiny homes were. So we'll find out right now if they're still there. Oh boy, things start getting shady down here. I don't know if I should go down here, but we're going. If there's a truck coming out, then there's businesses here. So I'm gonna act like I'm part of the business. Well, let's keep going. There's a car behind me. I'm going to let them pass. I don't know what they're up to. Let them go. But I don't. This is all cleaned up, supposedly. You're getting into like no man's land down here. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is what all this used to look like. Whose car is that? Is there a VIN number? I don't know. Okay, there's those tiny homes. I'm gonna turn around. I'll show you those tiny homes. PU. This is where it really stinks. All right, let's turn around and get home very carefully. There's all those tiny homes. See the blue houses underneath the freeway there? They thrashed a lot of them, and those are the good ones, I guess. There you go. I got the selfie stick up high looking back. I don't know what kind of view that is, but at least the sun's not in your face. So if I drive around like that, I'm a little less inconspicuous. I don't know. All right, let me pull you back in. Trash man. All right, let's go see some dwellers, or previously unhoused, or people that are, they're not homeless, they're people that were previously housed, and people that are involved in the justice system. All right, let's go. Okay, this is Wood Street, where the Wood Street camp used to be. All this used to be like old RVs, but now you just only have that street right there. But all this is cleaned up. So Wood Street is, the encampment has just moved over a couple blocks. All this is cleaned up, believe it or not. There you go. So the Wood Street encampment is right there now. There's people living in these things. This guy's flying. Yeah, he's got somewhere to go. Skate! You see the little skate ramp? I saw it. Okay. I would open up the passenger window, but I don't think it's safe. But this is where the Wood Street encampment went. So if you think they went far, they just went a couple blocks over. Can I make it down this road? I don't know. Yeah, this used to be the Wood Street encampment right here. But now it's not. He was friendly. See, I like that. I do like when people are friendly. I like when they keep their spots clean. And when I say people, that's right. These are people. And believe it or not, the way this world is going, you and me could be here someday. So that's why I take these videos. I used to take a lot more of these Oakland homeless videos, but it really affects my sleep. And I just have a hard time going, how do we live in a society that lets our people live this way? So, how do we do it? This guy just got out of his Tesla. And then you got the other side of the world. So, you got one side living in Teslas and other sides living in RVs. And now there's a what do you call that? A war on the poor, where they don't even, they're not even letting you, I don't know if he's yelling or what. The other guy waved and was nice, but most of the time you better just keep on going. Don't even look back. Don't even look back. Yeah, just imagine if you're a trucker trying to park around here. I don't know. All right, well, we saw it. The Wood Street encampment. They just scattered them all over the place. They used to have one spot. Now, look at it. They're all over. So if you have a business around here, well, you're going to have neighbors trying to break in at night. Not all, not all, not all. But it is apparent that when you leave work, they come in. Right here's where they like to do donuts, in the middle of the intersection. Somebody told me one time, why don't you take pictures of, you know, the nice parts of Oakland? Let's just look at this real quick. Yeah, that's all over Oakland. So there are nice parts of Oakland for sure. But look at this. This is Oakland for you. Big the foot, it's embarrassing. Look at that. What is that? What is that? What is that? You know, look at that old fire sprinkler system. Wow, it's all rusted up. Huh. It has a spare head box. Yeah, a lot of times if you want to keep the graffiti off of your building, you got to put a nice mural on it. Oh, is this some more skating stuff? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like just some trash. All right, I see some more activity. Okay, somebody said to take some pictures of the nice part of Oakland. So I do believe I found it. So you do have the good and the bad. The windows aren't all barred up here. And I'm in West Oakland too, so not all of West Oakland is bad, believe it or not. Now that's what it should look like, believe it or not. But it doesn't really look that way today. Oh, now I'm starting to get back into it. Better roll this window up. You can tell and smell. Believe it or not, you can tell and smell when you get to that point. All right, let's go. So that's supposed to be pretty good. Hyphy burger or something? That used to have a line out the door. I wonder what happened. Bad publicity or something. All right, let's go see the Greyhound station and end this video. How about that? That'll be a good place to end it. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Always content here in Oakland. Trash for sure. Okay, now right there on the corner there is I would say a homeless camp. That's right, they really took over that little corner. It's like a little triangle. So if you live somewhere around here, like in one of these nice apartments, well, there is your neighbor. Howdy ho, good neighbor. Yep. So I've said this once, I've said it twice, I'll keep saying it. If you have running water and a roof over your head and a lock on your door, well, you are blessed beyond measure. because Oakland is rough. Well, all of life is rough. Let's just say that life is rough no matter what. But this makes it so much rougher to live in these conditions. Look at that. There's one little corner. They've made a community, so hopefully they won't run that community off. But they will. They'll clean that up, and they'll say you can't live like that. But what they have right there is community. They look out for each other. Believe it or not, they look out for each other. So if you don't have any business in there, well, they'll run you out. They've probably got like a mayor of that little community. Whatever that community is named, they named it. Might be Terrytown, might be Jerrytown, might be some kind of town, but they used to call them shanty towns, believe it or not. All right, Oakland Airport, Oakland Airport. Oakland Greyhound, here we come. Let's look at the trash everywhere though. Trash and more trash. All right, let's go. Okay. There is a Taco Bell of Oakland, which always gets to be in the news for some reason. But it used to be a very lively Taco Bell, but not anymore since they raised their prices. A lot of fast food have lost a lot of customers since they raised their prices. All right, we're taking a left here and going to Greyhound. Okay, make it be known that I've found a nice spot of Oakland just for a couple spots. So it's not all bad in Oakland. Okay, quit talking to me, phone. This is nice, isn't it? Okay, here's a good example of where this used to be full of homeless, and they cleaned it all up with planters. So believe it or not, this is cleaned up. So Oakland has done I would say a good job. This used to be a third world country right here. People were getting shot and killed. So Oakland, good job. Okay, it looks to me like this is somebody got shot here or killed, because there's like a little memorial or something there.
Oh, why are you recording us?
YouTube! Yeah, he wants it. Yeah. Come on back. No, thank you. I'm not coming back. They try to get on the YouTube. But yeah, this needs to be documented, doesn't it? Okay, you got the shoes on the wire. But we're almost to the Greyhound station. This is what just an average street looks like in Oakland. Pretty nice, isn't it? This is what they call working class. A lot of these people are at work trying to pay for their class. But if you have a store around here, you're not going to have clean walls. Wait your turn around here. Wait. Okay, let's go see it. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. We've almost there to the Oakland Greyhound bus station. That's right. This used to be an active bus station, and now it is broke down. There's hardly anybody in it. So let's turn this camera around. I'll let you see what I see. This guy's got a chair. So there's always something to see here in Oakland. Right here you got a chair like you just don't care. So when you come over here to Oakland, you are going to see something. I hear them barking, 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 so I kept the camera off of them. Oh, crash cars and trash piles. So as we come around this corner, you are going to see the Oakland Greyhound station. But we got to get there first. So just recently there was a 52-year-old lady walking around Oakland and she just disappeared. She was walking her dog. Her dog made its way home, but she just disappeared. So I don't know where she went and who has her, or I don't know, but it's pretty sad when you can't even walk your dog, but she hasn't came back. Now I've heard this before. You hear that music playing behind me? Is Mexican music copyrighted? I gotta know that answer to that question. I know it isn't. Okay, we should be getting close if my directions are right, but they've been wrong before. Come on, baby. I'm close, but I'm off by 1 block. Damn it, Jim. Okay, here is a tiny home community. See those homes? Yep, that's a Oakland tiny home community. So this is one of their attempts at housing people. I guess they have a phone you call to get in. So there you go. Oakland tiny homes. Right next to the freeway. But it's better than living in a tent, I would imagine, don't you? I don't know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oakland tiny home, that's where you're at. Yeah, you better be careful in Oakland. This guy just ran right out in front of me like he owns the road. And maybe he does. Maybe he does. You don't know. Okay, looks like we got a big new high-rise going in Oakland. So things are happening in Oakland. Look at that. Got the construction workers here unloading their lumber. All right. Where? Oh, watch that truck. He's just going. He's just going. I told you, it's the Wild West in Oakland. All right. Where are you? Nice part of Oakland. Nice part of Oakland. It's not all bad. Not all bad. All right, I think I'm getting close. Oh, it's right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Oakland Greyhound Station. Now this has got to be Oakland's next cleanup. Everybody sees this from Highway 24, or is it 980? Highway 980. Whoa, rolling, rolling. Yeah, this has got to be the next camp cleanup because it is just outrageous. It is just, oh my goodness. Yeah, you got people tweaking He's got some weird tweaking movements, right, doesn't he? He's out in the street, his arms all over the place, bending down, picking up stuff. Wow, I don't know if he picking up trash. I don't know, you don't know. Everything is weird here. This guy's got a mask, a COVID mask on. Do you really think COVID's going on? All right, let's get your camera out. Here we go. We will call this the Oakland Greyhound bus station. So this has got a, you would say this has to be the next cleanup. Yeah, that's pretty bad right there. I don't know why they just don't open that building up. All right, we'll do one more loop around it maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. Let the traffic go, because we're in no hurry. We are in no hurry. Here we go. Greyhound bus station. Like there's a car in the parking lot. I don't know where that car came from or what. But yeah, how do you even get a car in there? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, at least they have a bathroom. That's nice. At least they have a bathroom. Well, there you go. Oakland, California. You can sell your goods right there if you want to. You don't need a store. Sell them right there. All right, let's pull you in. We made it to the Oakland Greyhound station. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Oakland Greyhound station adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.